Hello everyone, welcome back to the Christian Prodigy. Today we are going through Numbers 33 through 34, so let's get right into it. Chapter 33, Stages in Israel's Journey. Here are the stages in the journey of the Israelites when they came out of Egypt by divisions under the leadership of Moses and Aaron. At the Lord's command, Moses recorded the stages in their journey. This is their journey by stages. The Israelites set out from Ramesses on the 15th day of the first month, the day after the Passover. They marched out defiantly in full view of all the Egyptians, who were burying all their firstborn, whom the Lord had struck down among them, for the Lord had brought judgment on their gods. The Israelites left Ramesses and camped at Succoth. They left Succoth and camped at Etham on the edge of the desert. They left Etham, turned back to to the east of Baal, and camped near Migdal. They left Pi and passed through the sea into the desert. And when they had traveled for 3 days in the desert of Etham, they camped at Marah. They left Marah and went to Elim, where there were 12 springs and 70 palm trees, and they camped there. They left Elim and camped by the Red Sea. They left the Red Sea and camped in the desert of Sin. They left the desert of Sin and camped at Doka. They left Doka and camped at Elash. They left Elash and camped at where there was no water for the people to drink. After that, they camped in the desert of Sinai. They left the desert of Sinai and camped at Kibroth. They left Kibroth and camped at Hazeroth. They left Hazeroth and camped at Rithmah. They left Rithmah and camped at Rimmon. They left Rimmon and camped at Libnah. They went a lot of places. They left Libnah and camped at Rissa. They left Rissa and camped at wherever. They left there and camped at Mount Sephir. I'm just going to skip it forward. They left Kadesh and camped at Mount Hor on the border of Edom. At the Lord's command, Aaron and the priest went up Mount Hor, where he died on the first day of the 5th month of the 14th year after the Israelites came out of Egypt. Aaron was 123 years old when he died on Mount Hor. The Canaanite king of Arad, who lived in the Negev desert of Canaan, heard that the Israelites were coming. They left Mount Hor and camped at Zalmonah. They left there and camped at Punan. I'm going to skip ahead again. They left the mountains of Abiram, and camped on the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from Jericho. There on the plains of Moab, they camped along the Jordan from Beth to Abel. On the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from Jericho, the Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, when you cross the Jordan into Canaan, drive out all the inhabitants of the land before you. Destroy all their carved images and their cast idols, and demolish all their high places. Take possession of the land and settle in it, for I have given you the land to possess. Distribute the land by lot, according to your clans. To a larger group give a larger inheritance, and to a smaller group give a smaller one. Whatever falls to them by lot will be theirs. Distribute it according to your ancestral tribes. But if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land, those you allow to remain will become barbs in your eyes and thorns in your sides. They will give you trouble in the land where you will live, and then I will do to you what I plan to do to them. Chapter 34, Boundaries of Canaan. The Lord said to Moses, "Command the Israelites and say to them, when you enter Canaan, the land that will be allotted to you as an inheritance is to have these boundaries. Your southern side will include some of the desert of Zin, along the border of Edom. Your southern boundary will start in the east from the southern end of the Dead Sea, cross south of Scorpion Pass, continue on to Zin, and go south of Kadesh. Then it will go to Hazor and go over to Asman, where it will turn, join the Wadi of Egypt, and end at the Mediterranean Sea. Your western boundary will be the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. This will be your boundary on the west. For your northern boundary, run a line from the Mediterranean Sea to Mount Hor, and from Mount Hor to Lebo Hamath. Then the boundary will go to Zedad, continue to Ziphron, and at the end of Hazor, this will be your boundary on the north. For your eastern boundary, run a line from Hazor to Shepon. The boundary will go down from Shepon to Riblah on the east side of En, and continue along the slopes of the Sea of Galilee. Then the boundary will go down along the Jordan and the end at the Dead Sea. This will be your land with its boundaries on every side. Moses commanded the Israelites, assign this land by lot as an inheritance. The Lord has ordered that it be given to the 9.5 tribes, because the families of the tribe of Reuben and the tribe of Gad and the half-tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance. These 2.5 tribes have received their inheritance east of the Jordan, across from Jericho toward the sunrise. The Lord said to Moses, "These are the names of the men who are to assign the land for you as an inheritance: Eleazar the priest and Joshua son of Nun. And appoint one leader from each tribe to help assign the land. These are their names: Caleb, son of..." I'm just going to skip all this. These are the men the Lord commanded to assign the inheritance to the Israelites in the land of Canaan. So that was Numbers 23 through 24, or 33 through 34. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, consider subscribing. As we close out of the video today, I would like to bring your guys' attention to both my merch shop and my shop. Now, both of these I've been working on for quite some time. I started my merch shop, I believe, in 2021, something around there, and my shop I started just last year. Both have not been doing very well at all, but I figured I would bring it to your guys' attention. Both of them have great items that you might love and you may want. So the links will be in the description of the video for both of those. So if you're interested in what I might have on both of them, go ahead and check it out. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.